Hey guys, it's Wednesday and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I will be bringing you guys along on my Chinese language learning routine that I do almost every single time I study Mandarin. So yeah, I will be showing you guys all of the websites and YouTube channels that I watch and use, all of the all of the materials that I use, and my techniques that have really helped me. So yeah, I will be showing you every single little thing that I do to study Mandarin. So without any more talking, let's get right on into my studying routine. Why am I saying bye? Okay. Okay guys, so I set you guys up there just so that you can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I do, the first thing that I do before I even start characters and writing and all of that, is I practice my pronunciation. And that is actually one of my first tips to learning Mandarin. Learn the pronunciation, guys. It is key to learning Mandarin. Just because if you don't get the pronunciation right, the rest doesn't matter, okay? Because you can be able to write the characters and everything, but you will not be able to say it. And if you say things wrong in Mandarin, just be aware you can say the wrong things. And you don't want to do that, right? No one wants to do that. So the thing that I do is I'm learning Pinyin right now. And Pinyin is kind of is the way that Mandarin is translated into a Latin based, I don't know how to say it. I'm learning the pronunciation, the different ways to say words in Mandarin. I'm not really good at explaining that sort of stuff, but I will just search up Pinyin, and then you're gonna have different pronunciation videos. And this is the video that I'm actually going to be watching for today. And I've been watching it for 2 days, and I just keep on repeating right after the lady. So her name is the YouTube channel is Speak Chinese with Xiaolu or something like that. And I watch it for 10 minutes and I just repeat after her. Literally I try to mimic her mouth movements just so that I can be able to speak and pronounce the Chinese vowels, consonants, and all of that stuff like Chinese people do. So yeah, if you're studying Mandarin, first thing you should be able to do and learn is Pinyin and the pronunciation. So yes, I'm going to be doing that right now for 10 minutes, and then I will come back to you guys when I finish doing that.
The final 定 and the 16 whole syllables. 整体认读音节. I'm going to pronounce them for you, and I hope you can copy me. I will say the pinyin pronunciation, and you repeat. 多说 as you need it.
Come back to practice with me every day until you nail it.
话不多说，波
波
波
坡
坡
坡。Okay guys, so I just finished my Pinyin exercise pronunciation video. I did 10 minutes of it, and I just really like doing that before I actually get started on characters and everything like that, just because it allows me to be able to move my mouth and pronounce it just like Chinese people pronounce it. And yeah, that's why I like doing my pronunciations first. So now that I finished my pronunciation, I move on to characters. Yes, I move on to learning Chinese characters because I already learned some of Chinese radicals, and so now that I learned those radicals, I am starting to learn characters, and this is how I do it. So I first go on to YouTube and I search up Train Chinese, which is this YouTube channel that I absolutely love because this is their YouTube. I don't know if you could see it on the computer. Let me move it a little bit closer. So this is the YouTube channel that I watch for learning most of my Chinese characters. And so let's just go on for here is an example, okay? Let's say I want to learn the character me, right? So basically, guys, I click on this video that explains to me how to write I and the character I in Chinese. And they give you the exact stroke order, which is something that I really, really like, because knowing the stroke order for learning characters is something super, super important that you guys should know. Well, that all Chinese learners should know. And they give you like the radical, which is really good because in order to know like all the radicals in Chinese. So they give you that, and then after that they give you like examples of when the character wo is used in Mandarin. So that is something that I really like. So yeah, guys, that is the YouTube channel that I use for learning my characters, and they have this playlist that is dedicated for HSK1 characters, and that is actually the playlist that I am like watching and going through. And so what I do is I write down like 20 words for around 20 characters for each day. And so I already have my characters here, all of them. And what I do is I write out like the English format, the pinyin format, and then like at the bottom here I write the English format. And then back here I just write out the character just so that I have like flashcards, just because I'm old school and I like flashcards. And then in order to practice actually writing the characters and really memorizing them and practicing them over and over and over again, I write them down in my notebook. So here I write the pinyin format, and then I just keep writing them and writing them. I write them like 2 lines just because I like it like that, and I feel like I can memorize them faster like that. So yeah, that is what I do. And now I am just going to get these new words that I wrote down and just write them and write them and write them until I kind of memorize them. And yeah, so I usually do this for a good like 25-30 minutes. That is a big portion of my language like my Mandarin studying routine. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and after like 25 minutes I'll come back to you guys and show you the last couple of things that I do for my language routine. So let's go. Also guys, something else that I forgot to mention, each time I write the character like in my notebook, I say the pronunciation, because in the videos that I watch, they say the pronunciation for each character, and so I just like keep saying it and saying it each time I write the character. That just helps me personally like be able to like memorize the word better, the character better, and yeah, so that's what I do. So I recommend you guys do that if you are doing writing your characters over and over again. Yeah. Okay guys, so a good like 25 minutes has passed, and I wrote all of my characters and pronounced them and everything like that. So as you can see here, I just wrote the pinyin here, and then I just wrote out all of the characters. And it does take a while, but once you like write them and over and over again, it like they start getting into your head, and that's how I learn my characters. So yeah, so after I finish doing that, I will be listening to a song in Mandarin. And guys, I can't play the song like to you guys directly because, you know, copyright and all of that. But what I can do is I will put the title here, and it's from a series in Netflix called Accidentally in Love. Guys, that is like my favorite series of all time. Like literally, there's no other show that I like better. That show literally made me cry. Like that is the first show that has made me actually cry. I won't spoil it for you guys or anything, but I just 100% recommend watching that show. I finished it in a week. Yeah, it's kind of insane. I finished it in a week, but anyways, that's not the point. So I will search up the song right now and kind of like try and sing along. I won't play it for you guys because of copyright, but you guys will just see it. So yeah, I'm going to be listening to that song and trying to like kind of memorize the lyrics, because that is another way that I also like get to like work on my pronunciation and just learn new vocab. So yeah, let's listen to the song. Okay guys, this is the song. I listened to it like a couple of times now, like a bunch of times. So yeah, I'm just going to listen to it and then yeah. Okay guys, so as you saw, I was just like singing along to the song, jamming out, and it might seem cringy to you, but honestly at this point I don't even care anymore. Like, it's just like, you know, enjoying the language. You know, I love this song, and it might be a little cheesy for some people, but I don't know why I'm so in love with that song, and I literally get so excited, like you could tell like in the video. But anyways, yeah, I do that for about like 5-10 minutes just to kind of like, you know, not just focus so much on characters and everything, but just have fun, but also like, you know, focus on like actually like hearing the language. So after that is the last thing that I will do for my most of the time for my Mandarin studying routine, and it is I go on HelloChinese. I think you can see it there. And yeah, and I can't show you what I do on HelloChinese because I'm recording on my phone and I have HelloChinese on my phone. So I'm just going to like screen record and show you guys some of the practices that I do on there. And yeah, so something that I do with HelloChinese is I write out the sentences, and this is a way that I get to like kind of know how the vocab words that HelloChinese is teaching me, how I use those vocab words into like real sentences. And so I kind of just write out the sentences just so that I could practice writing my characters and knowing the vocab that I'm using in the sentences. I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore, but yeah, you guys will just see. When I write out my sentences from the examples that HelloChinese gives me, I have this is how I organize my Chinese notebook as well. I have two notebooks. This one is just for characters. However, this one is, I have it here marked. It's like for verbs, vocab, and practice sentences. And this is how I do my practice sentences from HelloChinese. Here I write out the characters. Here I write out the pinyin translation, and then here I write out the English translation. And yeah, I've been doing that for the past week, and I feel like I've actually been getting better at like just knowing how the sentences are formed. And yeah, I write it out like that. So yeah guys, that is the last thing that I do, and I do that for about 20 minutes or so. So right now I'm just going to go do that, and then I'll come back to you guys when I finish. Okay guys, so I just finished working on HelloChinese I did it for about like 15 to 20 minutes around there, and I did the practices, and then I wrote out the sentences as you could see. So that is basically most of the things that I do for my Mandarin studying routine, guys. I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form, if it was like informational or if you got something out of it. But anyways, besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to do something like another video regarding like Chinese and like the different YouTube channels that I watch, like on a different, like just different YouTube channels that I watch, or maybe some Netflix series that I love, just comment them down below, guys. I can do literally any videos that you guys want, as long as you know I could actually do them. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you guys. Have an amazing day, guys. 再见。